Under 2 to go. 30 seconds still left in our penalty kill. 1-1. Oh my God, they had another good chance. Right now, shots are 40 to 26 for Canada. Jeez. All right, penalty kills off. 120 left.
Penalty kill's done?
Yep. Oh no.
No.
We were on the penalty kill. That double minor had gone, so now a minute left.
You're probably looking at the same thing over there. So the heaters, I don't know if you want heaters or not, but
I can get the phone right here.
I got a hand warmer too, Wes. Huh?
Going to overtime.
It's small, but it works.
They're going to overtime. Oh, God.
Horrible.
It was horrible.
You couldn't buy a shot. What's a shot?
It was like-
It's like 30 to 15 or something.
It was just 40 to 26, Canada.
I'm not dumb. I know who has the game going. I'm not dumb. I'm standing by the guy that has the game going.
Good morning. Coming to you live from Somerset Ice Arena, Somerset, Wisconsin. I know that many of you probably also have the U.S.-Canada Olympic champion or gold medal game on. However, we have our own gold medal game here to play in Somerset. Farmington Tigers against the Flyers from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We'll start with the visitors. Sioux Falls comes in with a record of 1-1 this weekend. They'll be the visitors wearing blue tops, blue socks trimmed out in orange. Tigers will be going with their third jersey combination of the week is Monticello in the afternoon game. That was a 6-4 final for the Tigers. Tigers will be without number 23, Colin Lehmeyer today, and number 13, Charlie Bjorstrand. Lehmeyer fighting a little bit of the sickness bug, so hopefully get him back and healthy before playdowns. However, I do see out there number 10, Aiden Kowalski back on the ice, so Tigers get some reinforcements back there.
Wait, we got to do like this for Wes.
It was nice if I had like a little thing with my phone up there too. Yep.
No way, you just hold it.
Yeah.
You just hold it and let me know what happens.
Who's crawling underneath there if that thing drops, right? Yeah.
All right.
Manti's still there or what?
Yeah. Tigers go through the handshake line. Now we'll get final words from the coaches. We'll get this one underway. Tigers 1-1. This will be their final game of the regular season, tournament season, before they start playdowns, which looks like it will be Friday afternoon, depending where the Tigers' final seeding becomes.
We should have just brought in the other tripod. He's going to have the phone and
No.
And here comes your starting lineup for the Tigers. Starting at center will be number 11, Clayton West. At left wing, number 19, Kellen Kramer. And at right wing, number 21, Jake Kiefer. Back defensively will be number 6, Owen Stensland. And number 27, Grayson Papera. In net today for the Tigers will be number 1, Zone, trying to take advantage early. Kiefer out, tries to block that one free. Now chased over by Kramer and Stensland. Picked up, Tigers still unable to control on their own end. Fought by Kramer now into the right corner. With Stensland centering play, and nothing doing. Picked up by Kiefer. Kiefer comes all the way across the ice over to Kramer. Kramer into the belly, and the beast it goes for Kramer. Now comes all the way through. Sioux Falls goes right back to work. Papera lines one up. Kiefer now getting back, tries to make a play, and that one off Heidela. Heidela making the first save of the game. Flyers with the first shot of the game, saved by Heidela. Now backtrack, comes back over to Kramer, now over to Stensland, over to Papera. Papera behind Heidela. Trying to pick that one free, come over to Kramer. Kramer adjusts body and tries to get it out to neutral ice. Still moving out to neutral ice, trying to get out to West, and unable to. Now a bouncing puck and glove save there by Heidela.
Come on, Tigers.
Stensland now adjusts, coming back forward. Loses that one, turnover. Tigers goes into the corner. Now Besser on the ice for the first time, along with Manthai. And centering play, glove by Heidela, put that one away. And we'll get our full second line out as Kramer moves off the ice, and that will bring out Kowalski to go with Manthai and Besser. Second defensive pairing is going to feature number 24, Mason Letter, and number 14, Carson Blair. Luke Besser to take the face-off. To his left will be Luke Manthai and Aiden Kowalski. Moving through the Flyers, dominating early here. Now here comes Manthai. Manthai moving through neutral ice. Manthai's going to have Letter with him. Manthai tries to circle around. We're going to get a penalty. Power play coming up here for the Tigers. Waiting on the delayed penalty is going to be taken here by Besser, and then he tries to make a centering pass. That got taken away, and there goes the whistle. 2 minutes will go on the clock as Manthai gets wrestled down, and Tigers go on a power play.
It is night and day between you and my dog. Night and day.
Neither is good or bad.
You didn't say that. Oh, Craig, I love you.
2 minutes on the clock, and here we go. Under 13 to play. This one comes out to Blair. Blair pushes it one into Kowalski. Kowalski now pushes one down to Besser. Besser tries to feed out to Manthai. Now backs away. Comes all the way out to Blair. Blair from the point. Takes a shot, no rebound. Tigers with their first shot on goal from number 14, Blair. Saved by the Flyers goalie. Time continues to run. There goes tick, tick, tick on the power play for the Tigers. Now moving under 12:30 to go. 1:30 left in the power play. Blair with a nice pass over to Letter. Letter dumps one in deep over to Besser. Besser tries to feed out to Manthai. He does get it to Manthai. Manthai circles back out to Blair. Blair with another shot. That one off of a skate. Had the right idea, but it got redirected wide. Now Letter holds it in the zone. Goes in deep. Hold on over to Manthai. Manthai tries to sneak one out. Now comes over to Besser. Besser's going to look, come out to, no, was thinking about Letter. Now on the ice comes Anderson for the first time. Number 16, Connor Anderson, just coming out on the ice. Comes over to the left circle, comes over to Anderson, takes a tough angle shot, but another save there by the Flyers goalie. Now a sneak around by Manthai. Try the old sneaky Pete here early in the morning. And got saved by the Flyers goalie.
I know, right?
Now moving under 11:30 here to play. 34 seconds left in the Tigers' power play. Peterson, Anderson, and Boyer. Mason Boyer and Jack Peterson on the ice for the first time. Back out are Papera and Stensland defensively. 20 seconds now left. Oh, and they try the tough pass across the ice. And now that one got poked away, and Stensland has to track one down. Cleared there by the Flyers. Stensland gets pressed up against the boards and now tries to fish one out. Now loses an edge, and we're going to get another penalty. Penalty coming up against the Flyers. No, not the Flyers. Maybe it's going to be Boyer. Boyer with a cross check. No, it's not Boyer. It's the Flyers. It was the Flyers. I was right the first time.
Never think it.
Never a second doubt in my mind. Never doubted myself one. Maybe just a nervous tick thinking that it was going to be a penalty on us. But it wasn't. No penalty on the Tigers. Tigers will go 5-on-3 here for the next 6 seconds. 11:04 here to go in period number 1. Kiefer out, and that one gets by Kiefer, by Stensland's going to be chased down by Papera. This one comes all the way to Heidel. Heidel settles that one down. Now Tigers on a 5-on-4 power play. Here comes Papera up to West. West going to walk this one in on the left-hand side. Now looking for open opportunity. They're going to have Kramer as well. Comes all the way over to Papera. Nice pass by West. Shot, rebound. Right in front. Chased by Kiefer. And that one's going to be covered up by the Flyers goalie. Not a lot of music going on here. Kind of a library here early on in Somerset, Wisconsin. Comes out to Papera. Papera from the defensive point. Now chips one in over to West. West tries to take a shot. Now one gets behind the goal. Comes over to Stensland. Stensland waits for it to get to him. Now chased by Kramer and knocked free and cleared by the Flyers. Comes up over to Heidela. Chased by Papera. Heidela's going to sneak that one now over to West. West picks one up. Tries a quick pass. Stolen there by the Flyers. Flyers pick it up now. Moving in under a minute to go here in the power play. Chased by Stensland. Stensland's going to chip one out over to Kiefer. Kiefer goes into the corner, now goes right back over to Papera. Papera trying to find some room to operate. Comes right back over to Stensland. Stensland all the way up to Kiefer, off of Kiefer's skate. You know, he controls it in, walks it into the offensive zone. Kiefer looking for an open shot. Now tries to center a play and block down, but it's going to be picked up by Blair. Blair with it at the defensive point. Blair waits, holds, looks for a shooting lane, and nothing opened up. Kept in by Blair. Good job. Now can Kiefer get over there? Kiefer over to the sidewall. Can knock one down to West. West with it. Now comes right back over to Kiefer. Kiefer on the wall. Comes out defensively. Not sure if that was going to get through the snow. Picked up by Letter. Letter over to Blair. Blair from the top of the left circle. Takes a shot. That one just goes wide. Chased by Kiefer. Kiefer's going to knock that one in. Trying to get over to West. Now Kramer's got to get up. Kramer meets him there. Gets it in the corner. Nice job to hold possession out to Blair. Blair with another shot. Goes wide. Going to be picked up over to Letter, over to Kiefer. Kiefer adjusting, waiting, holding, still with it. Comes out to Blair. Blair from the top of the left circle. Now waits, looks for his shooting lane, comes over to Kiefer from the point. Kiefer's going to drop one in deep. That's going to do it for the power play for the Tigers. They're going to be 0 for 2 on the power play. Comes out to Letter. Letter over to Blair. Tigers having better control here. Now that was a good shot by Blair, and now it's a good kick save there by the Flyers goalie. Chased all the way down. We should get an icing. There's the whistle. We'll bring it all the way back. Under 8:30 here to play in period number 1. Tigers now leading shots on goal 3-1. No score. Offensive zone face-off coming up here for the Tigers to the right circle, to the left of the Flyers goalie. It's going to be Besser, Kowalski, Manthai, Blair, and Letter. Chased around by the Flyers. Now they pick it up. Now trying to move it through the zone. Good outlet pass goes through neutral ice and picked up by the Flyers. They start to engage back into their offensive zone. Goes deep into the corner. Chased there by Besser. Besser with it. Gives off to Letter. Letter. Head up. Give it off to Kowalski. Kowalski slows that one down. Has it on his stick. Trying to move it over to Letter. Letter jumping into the offensive zone. And good job to get it deep. Now moving under 7:40 here to play in period number 1. No score as the Flyers come through neutral ice, looking to set it back up in their offensive zone. Waiting, holding, trying to set something up. Kowalski gets back, tries to knock one free, goes deep into the corner, and centering play comes out to Kowalski, throws one up the ice, and that we should get, oh man, that thing's going to stop, maybe Uncle Buck style? No, it does go over, and we're going to come all the way back. Moving under 7 minutes here to go in period number 1, no score. Tigers will get a change. It's going to be Peterson, Boyer, Anderson, Papera, and Stensland. This will be to the left of Heidela. Now it comes out to their defensive point. Flyers take a shot. Now one got blocked out in front and up into the netting. Do a quick check. Is it even started yet? Overtime on the gold medal game hasn't even started. But we got a heated battle here in Somerset. And here comes Stensland, now over to Boyer. Boyer looks up, head up, trying to break out. Throws it out to the Flyers in neutral ice. Now chased by Peterson. Peterson got a stick on it. Peterson now knocks one away. Peterson now drives it into the left corner. Gonna come all the way down for Boyer. Boyer tries, then gets hit in the back. Boyer holds onto the puck for a brief moment and then taken by the Flyers out to Stensland, neutral ice. Stensland quickly forward to Anderson. Anderson's gonna track back all the way back over to Stensland. Tigers gonna look for the breakout, coming right back over to Anderson. He kicks one forward, picked up by the Flyers. Flyers looking to engage in the offensive zone, rips a shot, and that one went high and wide. Picked up by Stensland, chips one over now to Anderson. Kept by the Flyers, centering play, gets under Peterson, and a shot goes up into the netting. Tigers got a stick on it, and that puck went fluttering up into the netting. That gives us a whistle and a defensive zone faceoff coming up for the Tigers. Line one coming right back out. It's going to be West Kiefer, Kramer, Stensland, and Papera. Moving in under 5:30 to go. This one's going to come back to Stensland. Stensland backtracks one over to Kramer. Now gives off to West. West moving through the zone. West trying to come up to Kiefer. Kiefer slaps one free, trying to get a breakout, and held there by the Flyers defenseman. Now coming through the zone. Here come the Flyers. Chips one forward, comes over to Papera. Papera slides one back over to West. West trying to get an outlet pass. That one taken by the Flyers. They go D to D. Now they set something up. Flyers move into their offensive zone, take an easy shot. Nice little glove save there for Heidela. A little stat padding save on that one. 4:50 here to go in period number one. Now comes right in front of Heidela. Poke free. Kramer now chases out, goes out to neutral ice. Kiefer and Kramer surround the defenseman who just throws it deep into the offensive zone. Now picked up by Papera. Papera off over to Stensland, goes right through the crease. And out Stensland out to Kramer, gets a stick on it, now tries to get it in deep. That one gets knocked away. Comes right back over to the Flyers, Stensland. Stensland holding, waiting, try to come back over to West. That one hit off of a stick. West got back, and oh man, no call. Tigers. Here we go, moving through. Kiefer tries to make a play on that one, goes out to neutral ice. Picked up by Blair. Blair gets it deep. Nope, not deep. Now a Flyer player falls down. Besser tries to get a stick on it, neutral ice. Manthey out along with Kowalski. Kowalski just slaps one free, gets it out back out in the offensive zone for the Tigers, chased by Besser. Comes all the way out to Letter. Letter quickly forward to Besser. Besser knocks one forward, trying to hit over to Manthey. Now Tigers regroup, get out to Besser, taken by the Flyers. Blair held his man up for a little bit, now kept by the Flyers. Tigers can't get control of the puck. Goes into the corner, Flyers set up. Tigers, they try a centering play. Good job by Blair to knock his man down in front. Flyers move it behind the net. Now there's a twig on the ice. It looks like it's Blair's. Blair's gonna go and retrieve that one. Flyers take control, trying to center a play. Now it comes out to Besser. Here comes the one-man breakout. He's coming up the right-hand side, moving north to south. Comes right through his man, gets it into their offensive zone, drives all the way through. Centering play there, trying to hit Kowalski. Hits over to Blair, and comes right back over to Besser. Besser comes right back over to Blair. That one got knocked away. Now they got to be careful. Here goes Letters getting back. Letters going to be there first. Chips one forward, stays in the offensive zone for the Flyers. Takes a shot. That one goes off of Blair's skates. Blair looks forward, trying to hit up over to Peterson. Peterson with it, right circle, and then just taken away. Good defensive play. But here comes Boyer. Boyer moves his man out of the way, gets it over to Peterson. Peterson over there. Oh! That was one of the more prettier goals that we've seen all year from the Tigers. Boyer making that play happen from the start, gets in there, gets a body on his man, gets it back to Peterson, finds Anderson across the ice on the left circle. Nice job by the Tigers, go up 1-0.
Nice nip, Connor.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful pass, beautiful shot.
Connor.
Good work there by the Tiger forecheck. Peterson to take the face off. We're going to say with Anderson, Peterson, Boyer. And it comes back out to Peterson. Peterson picks that one up, throws it out to neutral ice. Comes back out, now Boyer. Boyer picks that one up, legs one behind, thinking about going to Stensland, now comes over to Papera. Moving in under 1:30 to go. Tigers up 1-0, leading shots on goal 5-3. Picked up by Stensland. Stensland works it through the zone, comes into the offensive zone. Goes to right circle, takes a shot. Try to go for the wide side. Nothing happening. Flyers pick it up, move it back, going north to south on the right-hand side. Now they try an outlet pass. That one got by, but they go back into their offensive zone. Chase first by Papera. Papera goes all the way into the corner. Comes out to the defensive point. They take a shot. That one blocked out in front and picked up by Stensland. Stensland waiting for Boyer to pick it up. Now Boyer wraps one around, gets it over to Anderson. Just get one deep here. Under a minute to go. Anderson comes back over to Papera. Now they're going the wrong direction. Coming through now is Stensland trying to get a block pass. Flyers now come over to Peterson. Out front. 1-2. Nothing in. Oh, the Tigers. Heidel looking like Hallebuck right now in there. Just saving everything. Now Kiefer throws a shot wide. Comes up to Letter. Letter pokes one free. And here comes Kiefer. Kiefer going to be on a breakaway. Waits, tries to feed out to West when Kiefer should have just taken himself. And that one goes up into the rafters. And this should just about do it here for the first period.
Maybe Clayton's got to hold it fast to get their sense of direction.
Flyers now leading shots on goal 6-5. Tigers leading score 1-0. 4 seconds, and they still haven't dropped the puck yet. This will do it for period number one. We'll Zamboni, and we'll come back here for the final 2 periods of play. Tigers find themselves up 1-0.
guys ended up watching the game at the bar? Because
Well, Zamboni is off, and I'm sure if you are watching at home, you realize that the U.S. just scored within a couple minutes within overtime to take gold. In fact, here's how the story went here. The players got off the ice. Zamboni came on, and there was a big roar, and everyone's like, why are we cheering for the Zamboni guy? And it happened to be the U.S. has got gold, and that's how it should be. So both United States hockey teams taking gold. Now we return back to this game. Going to be starting the second period after the first intermission. Tigers up 1-0. Get this one going. Tigers with a goal from Anderson, assisted by Peterson and Boyer.
no more Olympics. It's done. 4 more years.
Well, only 2 now for the summer.
You plug those in there.
Short skirt, long jacket.
One of my favorite shows.
Heidela saving all 6 shots that he faced here in the first period. Tigers losing the shot on goal battle 6-5. However, winning the score battle 1-0. That was on the Anderson goal. Pretty goal from the left circle. Tigers will start the way they started the game. They're going to start with number 11, Clayton West at center. Not right wing, number 21, Jake Kiefer at left wing, number 19, Kellen Kramer. Back defensively, number 27, Grayson Papera, and number 6, Owen Stensland. In net, Finn Heidela. Tigers up 1-0, and we start the second. Picked up by Papera. Papera down, tries to drag one away, gets that one knocked away, comes into the Flyers' offensive zone, picked up by Kiefer. Kiefer up to West. That one goes under his stick and goes out to neutral ice. All the way through, we should get an icing here, and there's icing call. 14:44 here to play. Tigers will get an offensive zone faceoff.
Come on, Tigers.
West glides into the faceoff circle. This will be to the left of the Flyers goalie in the right circle. This one comes out to Papera. Papera tries to chip one forward. That one gets taken by the Flyers. Here comes Stensland back. Flyers could have numbers if they wanted them, but they got it out now to Stensland over to Kiefer. Kiefer knocks his man free and now goes over to West. West kicks one forward. West going to finally get it into the offensive zone. He drags one all the way into the corner, trying to maneuver around his man. Now tries to drag one through, and that one kicked free by the Flyers, and they look for the breakout. Comes all the way out, kicked by Papera, and Tigers get back. Flyers try to drag one through, now neutralize, get into their offensive zone. Hit there by Kiefer, now back over to Papera. Papera goes into the left corner. Now gets one over to Stensland. Stensland gets that one blocked down. Now behind Heidela. Stensland looking for the breakout. Coming all the way down. Short Kiefer. Dangerous play there for the Tigers. Almost a turnover. Picked up by Stensland. No, it's picked up by the Flyers. A shot out front, and that one got blocked. Now comes out to Kiefer. Tries to make a play, and right back into the defensive zone it goes for the Tigers. Stensland now throws one up into the netting. That's just to get a whistle, and we'll get a change. Second line comes out. It's going to be number 3, Luke Besser at center. Number 9, Luke Manthai at right wing. And number 10, Aiden Kowalski will be at left wing. Might be the other way around before Kowalski and Manthai. And it's going to be number 24, Mason Letter, and number 14, Carson Blair at defense. Now it's going to be swung around to Manthai. Manthai tries to drag one through. Got to be careful, goes right in front of Heidela. Now here comes Manthai picking up speed, going through the middle. Now over to the right, looking for an opportunity. Swings it into the right corner, takes a shot, and a save. First shot of the second period coming from Luke Manthai. Save. Now Besser with a shot. That one goes wide left. Chased over by Kowalski. Hits it out to Blair. Blair takes a shot. That one again wide left. Picked up by Kowalski. Tries to take a shot. Tough angle shot, but that one was saved by the Flyers goalie. Picked up by Blair. Tries to get one into Kowalski and Manthai. Over to Besser. Rebound. Oh, Kowalski. Oh, that was a quick whistle. I saw a puck fluttering, but they give him the whistle anyways. Kowalski with a couple of jabs at it, and the Tigers come up with nothing. 13:03 here now to go in period number 2. It's going to be Besser to take the face-off. Has Manthai to his right, Kowalski to his left. Back our Letter and Blair. Picked up by Besser. Besser surveys. Comes over to Letter. Dangerous play. Comes up now to Blair. Blair tries to feed Kowalski, centering. That got under his stick. Now moves over to Manthei. Manthei makes one man miss. Now works around, gives it over to Besser. Besser from behind the net. Trying to feed out to Blair and gets taken there by the Flyers. Flyers doing a rolling puck back as Letter. Flyers have numbers, and they try to throw one on to Heidela, which came out to a rebound right in front, and they just couldn't execute. Here come the Flyers now, try to get another centering pass, comes out to Anderson. Anderson on the ice for the first time in the second period. Gets by his man, trying to look for his shot. Now drags it back, maybe coming back over to Letter. Still with it on it, comes on over to Peterson. Peterson trying to get it down to Letter. That one hit off of his skate. Now it's Boyer. Boyer, Peterson, and Anderson on is the third forward group. Chipped forward by Letter, now picked up by Letter. Letter centering play. Oh, he just couldn't quite get it on his stick to get a shot. Now a backhanded pass by Blair, picked up by Anderson, shot, good look. Got just a glove on it to go high. Gets by Peterson, and this one's gonna come out to Letter. Letter now gets it taken away. Turnover for the Tigers, goes to the Flyers, goes behind Heidela, he loses it. Now it's gonna be picked up by Letter. Letter tries to drag one up over to Stensland, and two Tigers let it go over to Letter. Letter now works it through the zone, walking it up right through the middle, looking for a shot, goes under two legs, it gets all the way to the goalie. Not sure how that went Plinko style all the way to the goalie, but made it there anyways. 11:30 now to play here in period number 2, 1-0 Tigers. They bring back out line 1. It's going to be West, Kiefer, Kramer, Stensland, and Papera. Kiefer to take the face-off. This will be on the right circle to the left of the Flyers goalie. And this one comes back out to Papera. Papera knocks one down. Kiefer goes in, now dragged around. Stensland's going to let the Flyers take this one, and they're going to go now forward. It's picked up now by Stensland. Stensland works it over to West. West looks for a handle, gets it deep. Kiefer is going to be F1. No, followed by Kramer is going to be F1. Now Kiefer gives a shot at it. Picked up by Kramer. Over to Papera with a shot. And sits at the feet. Nobody could get a rebound. Oh, and then Tigers just let him take it. Now they move it back up the middle. All the way through the zone go the Flyers. And hit over by Stensland. Over to Kiefer. And they continue to look. Kiefer's just going to walk this one in the offensive zone. Tigers go to work. Kiefer takes a shot. That one blocked down. Now centers one over to Kramer. This one comes out to Papera. Gets under his stick and they wave off icing. Stensland picks it up now behind Heidela. Quick pass up, gets taken. He was looking for a quick outlet to West. Kiefer there to hold up play. Gets it back over to Stensland. Stensland gets it into the offensive zone. Chased there by Stensland. Now driven forward by the Flyers. Sits right there now in the Tigers' offensive zone. And almost taken by West. Just goes under his stick. Picked up by Papera. Papera does the right thing. Renegotiates back briefly into the Tigers' offensive zone. Hit there by Kramer. Now picked up by the Flyers. They move it through the zone. Try to take a shot. Good kick save there by Heidela. Picked up by Kiefer. Chips one forward over to West. West gets by his man. Here goes West. North-south on the left side. Picks it up. Takes a shot. Save Flyers. Flyers pick it up, look for the breakout. Tigers do get a change. Blair back out on the ice. He's got Letter with him as well as Manthei. West and Kramer remain out as well. They got to get a change. And now going to be picked up. We'll see if the Tigers can get a change. Here goes West is going to come off. That'll get Peterson on. Oh, I'm sorry, Besser on. And there's an offsides. That whistle will get Kramer off, and then we'll get Kowalski back on. Besser, Manthei, Kowalski, Blair, and Letter. Tigers now leading shots on goal 10-7. Besser with the face-off win, giving back to Letter. Letter throws it all the way around. Here comes Kowalski. And now up into the netting, we'll get a face-off whistle. And it looks like we might be going to neutral ice, trying to figure it out. Got to get a new puck. 9:25 here to go in period number 2. 1-0's our score. Offensive zone faceoff coming up to the left circle to the right of the Flyers goalie. Besser to take that faceoff. Besser wins the faceoff, comes back over to Kowalski, reaches for it. Now Blair reaches for it. Everyone's reaching for it. Kowalski throws one on net and we get a whistle.
Come on, Tigers!
Besser to take the faceoff. Same spot. Wins the faceoff, comes over to Kowalski off of his pads, and it goes out to the Flyers. Now Letter, it's a one-on-one matchup. Letter with a good poke check away. Comes over to Blair. Blair moves it up to Kowalski. Now right back over to the Flyers. Comes back over to Blair. Blair looking other side. Yep, good play. Goes to Manthei. Manthei slows that one down. Manthei's going to walk it into the offensive zone. Kicks one forward. It comes over to Besser. Besser, was trying to get a backhand there and just couldn't feed one through. Hit over by Kowalski. They keep it in the zone. Now driven all the way through over to Letter. Letter settles that one down at center ice. He comes all the way around. Now comes out to the offensive zone, picked up by the Flyers. Flyers go D to D, and here comes Anderson. Anderson racing on. Good play there. Good movement there by Letter. Letter read that one pretty cleanly. Number 24 is putting together himself a good game right now. Here comes Blair. Blair coming back into the corner, chases this one around, picks it up, is going to swing this around, trying to find over to Anderson. Anderson, good body control. Now fights forward into the corner. Besser chases out to the defensive point. Now Flyers bring it back into the right circle. Knocked away there by Manthei, but picked up by the Flyers. See if the Flyers can get a shot here. Anderson chases. Tigers can't get a change. Comes all the way through, and Letter does the right thing. Just floats one free, but it's going to come over Besser. And that should get us an icing. Yep, there it is. They'll get a change for the Tigers. Anderson will remain on. He'll be joined by Peterson and Boyer, along with Stensland and Papera. Under 8 to go here now in period number 2. Peterson take the face-off, right circle face-off. This is the defensive zone face-off to the left of Heidela. And that one hits off of the plexiglass. Oh, he just loses an edge. Picked up by the Tigers. Papera trying to outlet and a turnover. Blocked now by Stensland. Stensland tries to get a hand on it. Flyers keep it. Oh, hit there by Peterson on the skates of Papera. Looks for it. And, oh my goodness. Oh, it's USA-like right now out there. Bodies flying, saving the puck all around the place. Moving in 7:30 here to go in period number 2. Flyers pick it up. They still have it. Here they come. Another shot. No, they're going to drop one down, looking for an open shot. This one comes to Anderson. Anderson floats it up now over to Peterson. Peterson tries to move one, hits a skate. And the Tigers starting to hit more Flyer body parts than they are of their own sticks. Tigers try to fish one out from behind the net, picked up by the Flyers. They get out to the defensive point. He'll be chased there by Boyer. Oh, it's got knocked out in front. Heidela tracked it well, and now just drags it in and puts a save on. Under 7 to play here in period 2. We're halfway through period 2. Score remains 1-0. Shots are almost even, 10-9 in favor of the Tigers. Line one comes back out. West, Kramer, Kiefer. They'll be with Stensland and Papera. This one comes to the right of Heidela, picked up. Oh, and then just a bad pass. And here we go. We're going to get a race down. All the way down into the corner it goes. Kiefer tries to push his man now, trying to hold the puck in. West and Kiefer. It comes out to West. West is able to float one over to Kramer. Shot! Oh, it just got by Kiefer on the rebound. Oh, those are the ones who usually capitalize on. Good play there by the Tigers. Picked up by Heidela. Floats one forward, trying to get over to Kramer. Now over to West. Up to, and then Kiefer and West, they sandwiched through, had an opportunity to pull that puck through and get some numbers, but it comes back over to the Flyers. Flyers try to get one sneaky one there on Heidela, but he tracked that one through. Kiefer into the zone, tries to get one through, that one blocked free. Now Stensland fights for it on the wall. Now Kiefer gets all the way over out to Kramer, goes out through neutral ice. Oh, they're going to let him have it. Oh, no, they weren't. They go D to D, and here come the Flyers. Gets under Kiefer. Oh, and then it goes all the way to Heidela. Heidela stops that one down, picked up by Papera. Papera then hounded, trying to get it back over to Stensland. Now they try to center a play. It stays in the zone. Chased by Kiefer, tries to get a quick one. Now it does come out to Kiefer. Oh, here it comes. Kiefer! Oh, he's loose. Oh, he's saved. I don't think Kiefer couldn't make a decision on how the hell he wanted to shoot that one, so he decided to put it right in the gut, because that's the place to go. 5:44 left to go in period 2.
Had Kramer with him.
Perfect shot. Right where you want it.
We can say this scores every time we go through the logo.
Here they go. It's going to be Letter and Blair. Blair getting back nicely defensively, but here come the Flyers. They have a couple in front, nothing doing. Heidela saving both. Tigers living dangerously in front of their net. Now picked up by Manthei. Manthei then loses it there. Right back over to the Flyers. Flyers starting to put some momentum on. Comes back over to Letter. Letter moves it up to Anderson. Anderson trying to move it through. Gets that one poked away. Comes back to the Flyers. Kick there by Besser. And chip forward to Letter, now to Anderson, trying to move it over to Letter. That one goes in deep. First one there is going to be Manthai. Held out to Blair. Blair, nice job, gets it back into Besser. Besser tries to move one forward, taken by the Flyers. Flyers advance forward, now under 5 to go in period number 2. Again, close on shots on goal. It's been a pretty evenly matched game, 12-11 in favor of the Tigers. Besser drops back, nobody there for the defense. Now a centering play again. Flyers are just, oh, then the Flyers put one right in the gut of their own player. Tigers, oh, now it's going to be right in front of Heidela. Takes a shot, save! Oh my goodness, Blair almost scored on his own. My goodness, not only was that an amazing save Heidela had on the Flyers, he had an amazing save on Blair's pass back to him. Here we go, we're moving forward now. It goes into the right corner. Tigers get back now defensively. Blair and Anderson back. Tigers are getting a shift. No, here comes Letter, he's still on the ice. He's coming back. Kind of. Not sure if Letter's playing defense or offense, and they score. That one just got too much time on the ice. Flyers finally capitalized. 4:02 here to go in period number 2. Tie game now. Flyers capitalizing finally. Kiefer, Peterson, Boyer, Stensland, and Papera. 1-1 game. Now it sits at their feet, knocked away, comes out to the Flyers. Chased by Peterson, knocked into the Tigers' defensive zone. Comes back over to Papera. Papera moves one, now up to Boyer. Kiefer now is able to deflect that one, but it goes deep into the corner. Flyers try to negotiate there. Now it's going to be picked up by Papera, met with Peterson. Gets back over to the Flyers. Chased now by Stensland. And Peterson gets one over to Stensland. Stensland all the way up to Boyer. Boyer over to Peterson. Peterson now moving up the right-hand side. Gets by one, waiting, holding. All the way over to Boyer. Oh, but just couldn't quite get him for a shooting lane. Try to get it now down to Kiefer, and that one got taken. Now back to the Flyers. They work through the zone. Good pass, and Tigers got to get back defensively. Takes a shot, save Heidela. Picked up by Kiefer. Kiefer tries to move and turnover, save Heidela. And another save Heidela. And they throw that one down on the ice, and that one's going to be icing. Tigers will get a change. Under 3 to play, 1-1's our score. Tigers will come back out with West, Anderson, and Kramer. And now Anderson coming off, Kiefer rejoining his line. Stensland and Papera back defensively. Comes out to the defensive point. Now they push it right back down to the corner. Oh, good centering play there by the Flyers. Good save as Heidela headbutts that puck. 2:45 now to go here in period number 2. Picked up by West. West comes behind Heidela, looking for an outlet to Kramer. Comes out to the defense, and they go right back deep. Just working on the Tigers' defensive zone. Comes right back over to Kramer. Now trying to chase that one down. That one comes high and wide over to West. West looking forward, trying to dig one out. Get it out to Kiefer. Kiefer's able to get it out now to neutral ice. Chased by Kramer. Comes over to Stensland. Stensland waiting, looking. Comes all the way up over to Kramer. Good catch there. Kramer coming through the zone. Takes a shot. Rebound. Oh, then he took a swipe at it. Just couldn't quite get to it. That should be icing for the Tigers, and they'll get a change. Nice play there by number 19. Offensive zone face-off for the Tigers. This will be on the right circle to the left of the Flyers goalie. Besser, Kowalski, Manthai, Letter, and Blair. This one comes free into these corner. All the way around. Comes out to neutral ice. Picked up there by Blair. Blair comes over to Letter. Letter's got a backtrack now. Gets it through over to Manthai. Manthai up to Kowalski. Kowalski moving. They got numbers. Kowalski centering. Oh, and just through the crease and out of Manthai's reach. Now comes right back out to neutral ice. Held down there by Letter briefly. Now picked up by Blair. Blair chases it down. Throws one up the ice and over to Kowalski. Kowalski, he puts one off the boards over to the Flyers. Chased by Besser. Besser with it. Besser works it. Score! Besser takes the turnover and capitalizes. Takes it through the crease. Nice little slide of a backhand right by the goalie. Tigers go up 2-1. You need to turn it back on right there as a timer.
Oh, really? Is that it?
Go Bears!
Besser, Manthai, Kowalski, Letter, and Blair. Tigers go back up 2-1 after letting up the goal here in the second period to get it tied. Now they go back up by 1. Flyers leading shots on goal, 16-14. Flyers try to get one on net. That one goes wide, hit away by the defense. Now picked up by Kowalski. Kowalski knocks one back. Flyers try to center a play. Good job by Letter. Now picked up. Anderson couldn't quite drag it through. Letter hassles him there, and now he's going to give off to Blair with the shoulder. It's football season. Let's go. And now we come up over to Letter. Letter tries to drag one through, gets out to neutral ice. Picked up by Anderson. Right back over to Letter. Letter going right underneath the skates. Here comes Letter. Letter! Oh, tried to get a quick rebound there, and a good glove there by the Flyers goalie. Under a minute to go here in period number 2. 1 goal lead here for the Tigers, 2-1. Peterson to take the face-off. This will be an offensive zone face-off. The right circle left of the Flyers goalie. It's going to be with Boyer and Peterson along with Anderson. Peterson now tries to get one out to Letter. Letter hand checks one there. He comes out to neutral ice, picked up by Letter. Letter's going to re-engage right back in. Letter with a shot. Good look there by 24. Good save by the Flyers goalie. 37.2 seconds now here to go in period number 2. Peterson wins the faceoff over to Boyer. Boyer throws one through the middle of the ice, hoping to find the centering pass taken by the Flyers. Now hit. Boyer's getting back, tries to move his man off the puck, kept by the Flyers, knocked away by Letter, sits at the feet. Oh, and then they had a centering play picked up by Anderson. Anderson tries to feed out to Boyer. Now Boyer's going to get on his horse, try to get down there. They knock one back into neutral ice. First one there is going to be Peterson. They come right through the zone. They work it right back into their offensive zone. The Flyers take a shot. Save Heidela. Puck sits right out in front and comes out to neutral ice. 5 seconds to go. Hit down by Letter. Letter's going to try to get one more to go here, and that's going to do it for the end of the second period. And that was an awkward-looking transition by Letter. Little morning hockey yoga for Letter. That'll do it for the end of the second period. Tigers up 2-1. Shots on goal, Tigers 16, Sioux Falls 17. I don't know.
Hey, Micah, only time tells.
They did not have any whistles in the third period.
Time will tell, Micah.
And that does it for the second intermission. We'll get this third period started. Heidela saving 16 of the 17 shots he's faced. Tigers find themselves up 2-1. Goals for the Tigers. Anderson in the first, Besser in the second. "15 minutes on the clock, and let's get this one going." Heidela making his way back to his goalie net. Coming out in the third period, we'll start the way we've started the first two periods, and that is at center, number 11, Clayton West. At right wing, number 21, Jake Kiefer. At left wing, number 19, Kellen Kramer. Back defensively, number 27, Grayson Papera. And number 6, Owen Stensland. Face-off win there by West, comes over to Stensland. Stensland chips one up, gets it in their offensive zone. Now, defenseman almost lost it there, gets it right back into neutral ice. They look for the breakout. Can't hardly come away with it. Now hit down by West and gets by 2. Now Kiefer's down. All 3 forwards are down. Shot. Oh, big shot there by the Flyers early on. That one goes high. Now into the corner. Kramer trying to get it back out. Now West over to Kiefer. And Kiefer sits. Watch him. Let's see what we do here. Knocks one down. West is going to be there first. Goes underneath the referee. West drags it now behind the net and gets sandwiched there. Kramer chases. Now gives off to West. Gets on net. Saved there by the Flyers goalie. Tigers kind of holding back here a little bit. It's going to be chased over by Kramer. Kramer will be there first. Now picked up by Kiefer. Out to Stensland. Stensland with a shot. That one blocked. Stensland drags this one all the way around. Now tries to chip one forward. Makes one man miss. Comes over to Kiefer. Kiefer, quick pass up and over to West. West put on the Jets there to try to get it into neutral ice. Kept it in their defensive zone. Now picked up by West. He drags this one back. Comes all the way over to Kiefer. Kiefer holds that one back. Now tries to hold it in. Tigers just can't break it out. Picked up by Papera. Papera slides that one forward. Can't turn it over here. Picked up by Stensland. Stensland waiting, holding. Still with it is Stensland. Now chips one forward, trying to get it by their forward. Hit by Besser. Knocked down by Kiefer. Comes back out. Kiefer takes another swing at it. Can't get it. Now comes over to Besser. Besser tries to knock one forward to Kiefer. Kiefer gets it out to neutral ice. That should get a change. Here comes Besser. Besser trying to go one-on-one and gets it just knocked away out into neutral ice. Now on for the first time, Manthey. Luke Manthey tries to grab one there and loses the puck. Also out defensively are Carson Blair and Mason Letter. Kowalski out with Manthey and Besser. Moving under 13 here to go in period 3. Tigers up 2-1. Now a turnover right in the center of the ice. Saved there by Heidela. 12:47 here to go in period number 3. 2-1's our score. Besser to take the face-off. This will be the left of Heidela. Comes through. Flyers win the face-off. Now they take a shot. That one got hit Besser's stick, I think, right out in front. Now chased by the Tigers, held by the Flyers. Then, Manthey had a chance to steal that one. And it comes down. He lost that one off of his stick. Now chased by Kowalski. It's going to be Manthey trying to pass up and pass it right onto the tape of a Flyers defenseman. Now here come the Flyers. Right through the zone, tries to take a shot. That one got knocked down. Kowalski, Blair, and Besser. Can they get it out to Besser? They do get it out to Besser. Besser trying to get over to Manthey. That one gets hit down and deep into the Tiger zone. Good job by number 3. Flyers work it all the way over to Letter. Letter's going to settle that one down, holds it in, comes over to Blair. Blair waits, holds, looks, comes over to Letter. Peterson now on. Now lost by Letter. It gets back. Blair's got to run after it. Oh, big hammer time there by Blair. Oh, and then held him down. I don't see a hand up. Yeah, I don't see a hand up. We're going to keep play continuing. It's third period in Somerset, it looks like. 11:43. Everybody's got something to do. Oh, and they almost had a chance for a rebound, but a good save there by the Flyers goalie. 11:38 here to go in period number 3. 2-1's our score. Tigers now leading shots on goal 18-17. Third line now on. It's going to be Peterson, Anderson, Boyer, Papera, and Stensland. On this one, won by Peterson, comes over to Anderson, now over to Stensland. Stensland from the right circle tries to take a shot, blocked. And now chased down by Papera. Grabs that one. Now Papera looks. Moves it now up to Boyer. Boyer slows that down, gets over to Peterson. Peterson moves it through the zone. Trying to get over to Anderson. Reaches for it. Comes all the way through. Now knocked back over for Boyer. Comes all the way up to Papera and gets by Papera. Papera on his horse to get back after it. Papera tracks that one down. Now loses it. Looks for it. Trying to get up to Boyer. Taken there by the Flyers. They control. Comes back over. Good way to move him off the puck there for Boyer. Now moves up to Anderson. Anderson's got one to beat. And holding goes under his legs. Fancy little move there by 16. 16 now drops it back over to Peterson. Peterson moves it through, waiting, looking, comes over to Anderson. Right back over to Peterson. And Peterson now out to Papera, takes a quick shot. Oh, deflected out front, and that one just went wide. Flyers pick it up into the corner. They pull it all the way over and not being all held in. No, they do call it in. Now the Flyers take control. They drop one deep. No, that one hits off of Popera. Popera's got Anderson all the way across the ice. He slows it down. On comes Kiefer, along with Peterson. Gets it by Peterson. Icing waved off. F1 is going to be 21. Comes all the way back through neutral ice. Picked up by Blair. Tigers get a full change. Blair waits, holds, comes up to Kramer. No, West, I'm sorry. West takes a shot, save. Rebound comes out wide. Chased by Kramer, now West. Comes back over to Kramer. Kramer chases into the corner. Tries to position his body to keep the puck in. This one comes all the way out to Blair. Blair with a shot. Kick down. And now the Tigers got to get back. Back check happening right behind him. Now Blair tries to lift up the stick, coming through the Flyers. Kick save, and then Kiefer is able to swipe one away. Flyers had a person coming down there for the rebound, able to get that one away. And here comes Blair. Blair tries to move it up to Kiefer and just throws one up over his head. And it goes softly into the zone. We'll get an icing call. 9:30 now to play. 2-1's our score. Same grouping stays out. West to take the face-off. Sits at West's feet. Now picked up by Kiefer. Kiefer looks for it, now gives off to West. West, head up, gets by one. Now by two. West moving it through. He's got Letter with him. He's got Kramer with him. Gives off to Letter. Letter tries to get one. Oh, my goodness. Just got hammered down in the center of the ice. Letter back up. Everybody okay. West is going to get off. Letter staying on. Kiefer's going to try to join the group. Now comes out to Besser. Besser holds. Comes over to Kiefer. Kiefer slows that one down, gets one deep. Kramer's going to come off. Kiefer's going to come off. This will get both Manthei and Kowalski on. Here comes Kowalski Manthei to join Besser. This one comes all the way through. Letter thought about taking it away from him. Now Kowalski getting on his horse to get the back check. Back still is Popera. They swing one in, try to take a shot right out in front. Good job there by Manthei. Can't pull one through, held in by the Flyers. They hold on the right circle. Oh, backhand. Nice little, nifty little shot there by the Flyers. Tigers again can't bring it through. Kowalski's able to get it into neutral ice. Now Besser looking for the quick transition. Comes right back over to the Flyers. Stays in neutral ice. Chased there by the Tigers. Popera gets over to Kowalski. Kowalski moves it up to Besser. Stays at neutral ice. Now it's at Besser's feet. Kicks one forward. Picked up by the Flyers defenseman. Moving in under 8 minutes to play. 19-19 shots on goal. Comes up over to Popera. Moves one up to Letter. Letter with it. Looks head, trying to get over to Anderson. And that'll be icing called. 7:51 now to play. Tigers will bring out Boyer, Peterson. Anderson will stay along with Blair and Stensland. At Peterson's feet, comes back over to Stensland. Stensland gets through that jam. Now comes through. Stensland moving up. Now on the right-hand side. Gets by another one. Still centering the play. Everybody's on sides. Stensland moves it through. Now the left circle tries to center a play. Bunch of Tigers there. Nobody can get a shot on net. Peterson chips one forward. Now Peterson's going to chase it all the way into the corner. Moved up forward. Hit by Stensland. Right circle. Takes a shot. No rebound. 7:25 left in the period 3. 2-1 Tigers. Blair and Stensland stay out. Anderson, Peterson, Boyer stay out. Peterson to take the face-off. Face-off win by Peterson. Comes over to Blair. Blair waits. Now knocks one in deep. Works it around the glass. Now over to Anderson. Anderson comes away with it. Now over to Peterson. Peterson right back over to Anderson. Anderson moves it out to Stensland. Stensland takes a shot. Oh, they had Tigers out front. Peterson tried to navigate one through, and that just went wide. Now under a skate. Sharp shot there by Blair. Another shot. Loose puck comes out to Peterson. We got a guy on the ground. We got bodies flying. Here comes Peterson. Tries to find Anderson. That was the first one. Again, Anderson. Anderson waiting for a shot to open up. Moves around into the right circle. Tries to still with it on his stick. Anderson waits. Now takes a shot. That one gets knocked down. Picked up by Stensland. Shot. Oh, and Boyer had a chance. Reached for it. And just not enough. Just out of his reach. Tigers with good pressure there. Now up to 22 shots on the game. Tigers were knocking on the door. Just could not capitalize. Now still up 2-1, 6:40 here to play. West, face-off goes over to the Flyers. They quickly move it through the zone. Looking to break it out, move it through neutral ice. Now all the way forward. That should have been offsides. No offsides called. Keeper with it. Tries to move one up to Kramer. That one gets knocked away. Moved up now over to West. West trying to move it up to Letter. Letter knocks one down. This should put the Tigers okay. Letter tries to move it. Oh, man. That dude just fell down. And now the Tigers got to get back. Good job by West. Got a puck. Stick on it. Now another stick on it. They can't come away with it. Blair takes another hack at it and moves it off to the side. Now they knock one free. Shot, goal.
Good job, Charlie. Come on, boys.
2-2's our score after Sioux Falls. Tigers just could not get one back out to neutral ice. And another score there for the Flyers. Besser, Manthei, Kowalski, Papera, and Stensland. Under 6 to play. Picked up by Stensland. Stensland works up to Manthei. Manthei knocks one forward. Here comes F1 will be Besser. Kowalski to his left. Besser takes that one away. Besser waits, holds, moves it through the zone. Looking now out to Stensland. Stensland takes a shot. Oh, man, almost a redirect there by Kowalski. Now it comes out to Manthei. Manthei tries to move one out to the defense. That one gets taken away. Here they go. Moving it through the zone. Back is Stensland. Knocks that one free. Now Stensland has it. Moves it up to Manthei. Tries to move around. Now hits off his skate and sits at their feet. Knocked away by Kowalski. Picked up by the Flyers. Moving in under 5 to go. Flyers make it through the zone again. Coming all the way through. Now right in front of the net. And that one goes wide. That one gets under Stensland's skate. Now chased over by Besser. Besser chips one forward over to Kowalski. Kowalski tries to move one back over to Besser. That goes all the way across the ice. Moved in by Papera. Papera tries to body his man. Flyers, no, it's going to be Papera comes away with it. Papera kicks one forward over to Manthei. Now hit by Besser. Sits there, knocked forward by Manthei. Here goes Anderson. Does Anderson got enough speed? He's got one man. Breaks free from him. Works it in, and that's a save. Just could never quite get a handle on the puck. Coming all the way through, it's going to be Blair. No, Blair plays the man, and the puck goes rolling. Now here comes the Flyers. Moves it through the zone. Hit there by Anderson. Goes into the corner. Chips one forward. We're going to get a penalty. Let's see. They're going to get a penalty slash on number 16. Tigers will be going on the penalty kill for the first time.
Let's use it, Blue. Let's go. Come on, Tigers.
Peterson, Blair, Letter, Kiefer will start the penalty kill. 4-16, 2-2. This one comes out to the Flyers, chased by Blair, and I don't see a trip. No hand goes up. We continue play. Blair and Peterson fight for it. Now Kiefer takes a swipe at it, and there goes Letter. Letter's going to try to go for himself. They're shorthanded. Almost got by him. Good play there by Letter, and now almost a clear there by Peterson. Picked up by the Flyers. They move it right back into their offensive zone. Tigers got to get back. Kiefer right there at his feet, and then Letter's able to clear.
Person's getting away with some trips.
Peterson now is going to chase that one around. Peterson, Kiefer, Blair, Letter. Then they work it through the zone. Tigers got to get back. Flyers with numbers. Blair in front. Blair is able to kick that one free. Now can the Tigers come away with it? Kiefer tries to now chip one free. Kiefer just couldn't quite come away with it. Comes back over to Letter. Letter moves it through and is able to clear it. A minute to go in the penalty kill. Coming all the way up. Quickly forward go the Flyers. They move it into their offensive zone. Holding, waiting. Now he's going to take a shot. Glove there by Heidela. And into the netting. That'll get a whistle and a change for the Tigers. West and Manthei coming out at the forward position. 42. Yes, we do. Now the Tigers. 45 seconds left in the penalty kill. Chipped away there by Letter. Sits now on the side of Heidela. Everything's fine. Letter with it. Letter's going to think about it now. Clears it. Letter throws one behind the net. Under 3 to go. 30 seconds left in the penalty kill. Coming all the way through. Tigers will pick this one. Stensland's got time. And then put one right in the man's belly. Now picked up by the Flyers. Chased over by West. Oh, West gets pounded there. Shot. Blocked. Letter. Now they try to center. Nothing there. Moving all the way through. They try to take another shot. Save Heidela. Another shot. Save Heidela. Knocked down by Letter. Now right in front of Heidela. Chased by Manthei. Gonna come in. They go D to D. Sitting right at the point. Now they drop one in deep. 3 seconds left on the penalty kill. Here come the Flyers. That's going to do it. We're off the penalty. Here comes Anderson. Anderson's on. Tigers trying their best to get the puck back. Now we got a whistle. Oh, Mason. Letter's going to go to the penalty box. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to these boys.
All right, Jim, you're up.
You don't want to do the talking?
Where's he going?
You got called up. You got to be in bird zone.
Oh, I know. I was enjoying his commentary. Are you going to pick up where he left off?
No. I can't follow that.
No. Be on that.
Good hustle. You can have 600 kids.
Come on, be on that.
There you go.
Good clear.
Pressure jack. There you go. Get back in. There you go, Luke. Good job.
Come on.
Oh, shit, Gavin.
There you go. There you go, Chief. Stay on him. He just fell.
Gonna end up with some bonus hockey here, it looks like.
Yeah. Well, they did after the first.
Our boys just said it's good ice.
17 seconds left.
They say it's bumpy.
A little water on it.
And we got a timeout from the
16
Flyers.
seconds left. I wonder if they'll pull it over.
I mean, probably if the face-off's in our zone.
I wouldn't know because we can ice it.
No.
And then we're full strength at 9 seconds.
No. Yeah, I don't.
We don't pay them.
I just run the camera. I don't know. No, that's a tough act to follow.
I'll end up swearing too much if I do it.
What's that?
I'll end up swearing too much in the camera if I do it.
Sounds like a cheap out to me.
If you're offended by language, please mute your channel.
Right. right, offensive zone face-off.
16 seconds left in the seventh. There we go. That'll eat some time.
Yep.
He's gonna give me a heart attack.
Oh, and there you go. That should bring us into overtime.
Oh, that was like a second and a half
That
off
was
the clock.
like seriously a millisecond.
All right, 2.5 seconds left. Yep. Time for some bonus hockey.
I think it's shootout right away, isn't it? It looked like it did yesterday.
All right, looks like we're going to a shootout. Flyers get the first goal.
I'm having PTSD from Duluth.
All right.
I thought he went around the kick.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Great save by Finn.
I shouldn't be recording this. I think this is just
Don't get wet.
he had it to his motherfucker. See, that's it.
Yep. Just a little wide.
Fucking had it too.
Yep.
That's what Mason.
Let's go.
Come on, we need this Mason. All right, Finn, we need to stop here for any chance. Finn needs to stop him.
Yep.
It's done.
Did you get a rebound?
Nope.
You get one.
You get one.
That was kind of a dick bag move.
It was.
Let's go, Keith. No pressure.
All right, Kiefer, let's do it.
Let's go, kid. They want to do a Kiefer game.
All right. See you guys next